Hi, I'm Shane Hardy. We're here at Stone Barn Center for Food and Agriculture. And today I'm going to talk with you about agroforestry and how we incorporate our swine production into those systems. One of the major roles pigs play in our farm system is they convert things that would have otherwise been waste, such as vegetable scraps from the wash pack room, scraps from a restaurant, spent brewer's grain from a local brewery, into food for humans. The impact that they have on the land, however, is to deposit a lot of nutrients and to till the soil up and have a pretty intense disturbance wherever they are. Most of the Northeast has been logged very intensively in the past. Much of it has either been overgrazed or grazed continuously, and different things show up. This pasture mainly consisted of was things like mugwort, horse nettle back here. A lot of these trees called ailanthus or tree of heaven grew up, which is really not a tree we want, and it's particularly undesirable right now. There's a new pest called spotted lanternfly that's coming around. It's a really bad pest for fruit production. So if we actually end up clearing all of these, that's a good thing, and we can plant tree species that we want. Around me you can see evidence that pigs have been here. So pretty strong disturbance. This was all covered by vegetation. The pigs have been in this space for 5 days, but what I want to show you is that the soil here is still loose. If we leave them in here for a lot longer, some of these areas would start to get completely packed and almost shiny, and you absolutely don't want that. Right now this is really receptive to new seed. So if we sprinkle seed the day before we move them, they'll trample it in, help it get good contact with the soil, and it'll germinate really good. Now there's still a bunches of vegetation here that will hold the soil, decompose, and rot back into the soil and fertilize it. So this is a good moment to move them. We're going to move them in 2 days, once a week. And our buds here will move on and do work in the next section. We want to move our pigs weekly. We want to move them frequently enough so that their impact on the land is beneficial and not detrimental. So in order to do that well, we use about 24 to 30 inch high hog net. It's really easy to put up and take down and really keeps the pigs in well. And we power that with this all-in-one solar powered charger box. So it's got batteries, it's got the charger in there. We pound in a grounding rod. It keeps itself charged as long as you put it in a sunny enough spot. And that allows us to take down and set up pig net in a matter of half an hour. One of the main things that pigs do is deposit a lot of excess nutrients to the soil. So we're always feeding pigs things in addition to what they can forage. So one of the ways that we've dealt with that at this site is we have this nutrient collection pad that's bedded out with wood chips. We feed them over here and they are locked in here at night. So at least half of the nutrients they collect or that they deposit are left here, and we can scrape that up later, compost it, and apply it in a more strategic manner. And then we're gonna plant new trees here, things like shagbark and shellbark hickory, various white or red oak species. Maybe we'll put a few things in there for pollinators like black locust, maybe an American persimmon here and there. It all depends on what you want to see. So this is a space that we rotated pigs through in the manner that I talked about before for about 2 years, moving them quite frequently. As you can see, there's lush vegetation on the ground. There's space between the trees because we cut out some different tree species. There's still some undesirable species here like Japanese stilt grass, but we're starting to see more orchard grass, clover, perennial ryegrass, and other things that will actually be decent forage for sheep and other ruminants. After the pigs left here this spring, we did graze through here with goats, which really beat back some of the brush that was still coming back. Thanks for watching today. I hope you got some useful information out of this. If you want to learn more, please subscribe to our YouTube channel or visit us at stonebarncenter.org. Thanks.